Hello everyone, my name is Andrew McCabe. Today I'll be sharing my thoughts about teaching games for understanding, as well as introducing a number of different concepts that merge with TGFU. Before I get started, I'd like to tell you about myself. I'm a grad student at Bridgewater State University working towards my master's degree in physical education with a teaching games for understanding concentration. I'm going into my fourth year as a physical educator, and I'm currently working at Sacred Heart Elementary School in Kingston, Massachusetts. In my 3 years as a physical education teacher, I haven't fully implemented the TGFU model into my curriculum. Most of my units were taught with the traditional style, which is practicing skills before getting into gameplay. However, this upcoming year, I've decided to adopt the TGFU model with all appropriate grade levels. By experiencing TGFU in grad classes and at conferences, as well as the research I've read supporting it, I'm now convinced to make the transition. Teaching games for understanding. According to Butler, Bunker and Thorpe proposed the TGFU approach in 1982 when they were looking for a different way to teach games and sports. Then, the focus was on learning about the game and how to make gameplay successful. These two argued that TGFU would benefit students in four ways: development of game awareness and improvement with decision making, higher participation because they would better understand the game, increased value of skill development because of its need in real game situations, become more informed consumers regarding game and sport. Teaching games for understanding is student-centered rather than teacher-centered, which makes it much better for the learner. Oslin and Mitchell proposed the TGFU framework meant the following: game, use of a variety of appropriate game forms; game appreciation, use of rules to help children understand how they influence the game; tactical awareness, how tactics should be used in gameplay; decision making, help children determine what to do and how to do it; skill execution, perform the required movement appropriate for the game; and performance, assessment of the children's movement and decisions. Constructivism. Constructivism is a theory of learning rather than a prescription for teaching. Raveno and Dolly found that psychology research supports the active process of learning through experience, using prior knowledge and taking knowledge away from others, compared to the principle that practice is essential in order to learn motor skills. People continue to learn by reflecting on the experiences they've participated in. Questioning. Questioning is a key concept that should always take place in teaching games for understanding, both during and after lessons. In the tactical games approach, questioning starts immediately after the initial game. For example, in a basketball lesson I taught, the initial game was 3 versus 3. The tactical problem was winning the ball. Boxing out was the required movement and answer to winning the ball. The question was, once you have turned to see the shot, how can you make it harder for your opponent to win the rebound? In order to deepen student engagement, it's important to propose quality questions. It allows them to show you they understand what's going on. Here is a quality question. You stated that you need to box out. Provide specific examples of what your body needs to do in order to be successful. According to Walsh and Satz, this quality question is considered a probing question. It helps the teacher get behind student thinking and provides scaffolding for student learning and understanding. Assessment and technology. One form of assessment in teaching games for understanding is the GPAI. The GPAI is a game performance assessment instrument. This specific assessment is for Ultimate Nerf Ball. The assessment is looking for three things from the learner: skill execution, decision making, and support. Skill execution is measured as efficient or inefficient, while decision making and support are measured as appropriate or inappropriate responses. Another option for assessment is through iPad technology. There are two great apps that are easy to use: Dartfish EasyTag and Video Tagger. Dartfish EasyTag allows you to quantify your results based on what you're looking for, like attempts to support the ball carrier and successful attempts supporting the ball carrier. Video Tagger is more of a qualitative assessment. You are able to video tag a student every time they appropriately or inappropriately make a decision. This video shows Dana, the tall guy in yellow, supporting the ball carrier by moving in position to receive a pass. He attempted to support the ball carrier and he was successful. Empowerment. According to Kreisberg, in order to empower your students, you need to be an initiator and a facilitator. This requires more than being responsive and supportive. You have to share knowledge, but let them decide on how they use that information. You have to listen carefully and take wisdom and experience into consideration as they make decisions. There is shared control, where teachers and students alike feel heard and included. You're expected to nurture and support an empowering environment by taking on more responsibility. Allow yourself to combine thinking between you and the students. In the end, the hope is to create coherency and mutuality. I hope you took something away from this presentation and gained some or more knowledge about teaching games for understanding. If you have any questions, you may contact me via email at amccabe@student.bridgew.edu. Good luck to you on your teaching journey. Take care.